It's so nice to start earlier. So let's be another one of those quiet streams. I'm fucking sorry it's like this, but damn. If only I could stream like fucking midday without getting interrupted a million fucking times. It would be possible. But it's like legitimately every time I try to get in here, it's like, oh yeah, you want to do this, I will shit on your grave. Fucking thank you. Like, let's see. Is this even us? Oh yeah, okay, it is. I can actually change all these settings here. Ooh. It's actually kind of cool. I shouldn't really need those. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me this evening. So, update on the last colony. Last colony, not viable by a fucking landslide. And the big issue with the last colony is that the last raids were absolutely fucking unplayable. Like, legitimately, I was getting 400 or so enemies on the map at any fucking given time. I'm really thinking with 400 to, or just even fucking more people, it literally is fucking possible to do. Weird. Why does my stream say offline yet live at the same time? Is it actually working though? Okay, maybe my login's actually invalid here. No, you're still good. And I don't need you to be 1080p. You can be lowest settings possible. 160p. Fuck yeah. There we go. That's what I'd like to see. Here, drag it over to the corner. I actually do like how Google Chrome has set up their tab system. Looks much more slick considering they just use like one monochrome black. It's actually a nice looking black with a bunch of border outlines. Looks pretty fucking pristine. Alright, let's make a new colony. And I actually want to do a few things. We actually discussed a few rules on you know, for Presser, he talked about maybe making it more of an alcohol-based society with dwarves. So I'm thinking we're trying to make a dwarven colony. I'm thinking about making them psychopaths, maybe some of them cannibals. That I wouldn't mind seeing, having a few of those in there would actually be pretty nice. And we also reduced the amount of mods we have in here significantly. There's still quite a bit, but as you can see, we took out a shitload of mods. And this is just purely because the amount of mods in this game, it's causing my game to be pretty much unplayable and fucking usable. So, hopefully, we can actually see what happens. Hammer, yes. I actually kind of think, what type of base should we go for? Like, I'm not sure if I want to do... Do I want to go back into the forest? Do I want to go somewhere less intense? Ooh, damn. And why? It says CPU, so it looks like my CPU is still the thing binding my system the most. Here, turn down that CPU usage as much as possible. And that somehow turned it up. How is using a faster encoding setting actually bump this shit up even more? Higher or less CPU, so ultra fast. Bumped it up from 14. Oh, there we go. We dropped down to 13%. What happens if I drop this down to, say, fast? Wait, how bad is it my CPU? And it only adds on another 2%. Okay, it's adding more. As you can see, it's taking forever to generate the roll dash. That's just shit's gonna happen though. Yeah. I think maybe it's just because of all the elements I use in this thing. I mean, right now in OBS, I have the equivalent of like 17 tabs open for various alert systems, which is probably why. Oh yeah, and I probably have system protection in the backdrop going fucking crazy. Yep, another 11% getting consumed there. Thank you. That's what I fucking want to see. GPU though is also fucking sweating. This thing's getting pinged out 60% from fucking OBS. Yeah, look at that. A solid 22 FPS. Wow. Even in just this map, we're at 20 FPS. Christ, where was that? Of course, Chrome's eating all the RAM. But legitimately, the only thing that's being pinged right now pretty fucking hard is my GPU. What if I... No, I can't really back out of this. I was saying, maybe if I change this to full screen, that might help out. But no, that ain't gonna fucking help. I'm just still testing it out. Yeah, no, it's fine. I just go ahead and make that one uniform time. Things piss me off. Alright, I'll just stop doing that. We'll be fine. Don't really know to go to the Maloran Forest. But we do have a large river. Ooh. Got some Russian here. I can't actually read that. 1 second, let me translate it. Hey, what's up there, Ivanoff? Nice to see you. So start a new colony, though. What's the actual grow rate? 30 days, temperate forest. I mean, it's not a bad place either, and we have easy access to quite a few people. However, northern areas are pretty much blocked off. We can't get past those. However, we have easy access down south anywhere we want to. I mean, getting down south would be fucking easy. And then, of course, you got pretty decent fishing villages. Actually, should I take off the Nature's Pretty Sweet mod? The thing is, the Nature's Pretty Sweet mod adds in a lot of things, and it's a super comprehensive mod, and I like it. So I don't really want to get rid of it. That's the issue. Alright, so we'll have to we'll keep this one in mind. That's a pretty nice base. Anything with rivers and a road is a pretty much immediate guarantee, especially if it's a river, road, and mountainous. Easily defensible, easy to travel, easy source of power. I mean, you can't get any better than that. The issue is it's wintry there. We could do a scrubland if we want really shitty growing conditions and very little trees. Like, what forests do we have? We have swamps, rainforest, temperates, the savannas, shrublands and deserts, and then tundra. Oh yeah, that's right, because we're now north again. And then a huge redwood forest that'll produce beautiful trees that we can use at any point in time. That redwood forest are an easy source of money. Just make redwood furniture and get a shitload of money. So we'll keep that one in mind. Seed hammer coverage 100. Oh, it does rain a shitload there too. 836 millimeters. It's not too bad. It's not going to be like the Maloran Forest where it rains every other day. To be fair though, a Maloran Forest is kind of an overpowered biome to be in. The constant raining, the constant fertility bonuses from everything. I mean, practically it's basically the perfect place to be. If you just chose Maloon Forest down south in the mountainous region, you're gooch. Ooh. We do have a nice mixture here. It's either that we can have a mountain, a road, or... Marble slate, marble and granite. I just want basalt. Basalt is like the shit. I love that. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Desert Oasis. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a lot of weird biomes in this thing. I guess Redwood would be pretty fucking sweet too. But I also would like being near Dwarven factions just so I can get a shitload of money. And we could always build our own roads, of course, so that would take fucking ages to do. Oh, we could just live in a redwood forest. So we get a mountainous river. And do we not get a road? No, we do get a dirt road. Okay, here's the dirt road. Limestone, marble, and sandstone. God, all stones that I dislike. It's that basalt one that I fucking love. That's why I can never really find a good base, because I want a mountainous base that has basalt. Pretty much if you can get exclusively basalt, that'd be perfect. Sure, incredibly difficult to build with, but it's basically perfect for base building. So just considering how fucking tough it is. And it's really good for training construction workers too. Because you can just have somebody build stuff all the fucking time out of the basalt. What is this? Temperate swamp. I mean, it's not really that disease-ridden. It's pretty much the same as everything else. Slightly bit higher. Slight bit more malaria. It could be right next to the Galactic... Oh wait, is this the Galactic Empire? Oh no, it's the Fagrior Rebels. Okay, no, it's just regular old peeps. This is the Empire. Yep, that's right. Okay. I'm not sure if I quite want a Grand River, because I know that'll just fuck with me. Let's see, we don't have any... What is this, Burrell? Yeah, I like Burrell Forest too. The pine trees make it beautiful in winter. But there's pretty much like no road/rivers in this area. And the only way I could do it is if I actually made it myself. Or should we go for more of a hotter environment? More around the arid desert lands? You guys think more wintry, actual ice sheets? Or should we go a little bit more down southern? A little bit down there, more of the Arctic plains. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry for the low FPS. I actually wonder if I change this to regular mode, does that actually offload the CPU a decent chunk? Just having two preview windows open up at the exact same time actually make it worse. Yeah, no, it's better somehow. Oh, that's right though, it's because when you actually not tapped into the window, it goes into a stasis. To have the roads to do caravanning, or to not. Because otherwise caravanning is going to be a bitch. Actually, you know what? Caravanning here wouldn't be too bad. Although what we got here... Oh, 10 days of growing. I pretty much wouldn't be able to farm in this land. I mean, I would have the ground to do it, but it would always be frozen. I'd pretty much have to rely on skylights and lamps, really. And I can't really go further south because there's no redwoods down south. Because at that point you only get temperate forests. Although you get these peeps pretty down decently south. The Dwarven Hill factions. You get these hostile, barely hostile. Could kill them and then make them allies instantaneously. And basalt, and 30 days of growing, and I'm near a shitload of roads to a lot of various factions. I could try to conquer this peninsula too. Although, will it let me actually build this here? Will worsen every 15 days. Oof. Oof. Buddies, why do you hate us so? I just wanted to tickle your fucking feet. Alright, fine. And it's not even Redwood Forest anyway. Fuck. Any rivers? It's like no rivers going through mountains here too, you bitch. Okay, we do have Redwood Forest here that go down way, way further. Yeah, it goes to an average temperature of 9 degrees. All doesn't really matter. I'll be able to produce textiles up the ass anyway. Small hills, though, it's not defensible. Do you want a grand river, large river, or a stream? Although having a creek pretty much does the exact same, although a creek freezes up in the winter. I was wondering why that looked completely fucked. It was a completely red, oh, it's volcanic fields. Although the thing is, volcanic fields are a little bit sketchy. You get really cheap generators you can use for energy, but you have to constantly replace them. What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, Savannah. Ooh, and it's basalt and slate. 40 days of growing. Shitload of rain, Jesus. But you're near a road. You're near a decent faction, and I could always build a road right there too to connect us. And then I'm near a shitload of people I can kill. Or ally. I don't know, any of the people I don't ally, I'll probably kill. Why not? Make myself safe. So then advanced, make it incredibly large. The only thing is, the large thing only really affects my, my RAM, really. Oh wait, no, it's temperate forest. I need higher up shit. Sandstone, granite, basalt. 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 Can just get 2 stones. I want 2 stone types. Slate and limestone, close, but no cigar. Damn, that was a good temperate forest. What about you? You're even closer to the road. Sandstone and basalt. Can we get slate and basalt, though? Are there even better options? Slate, limestone. Alright, I think sandstone and basalt should be okay. Especially with caves. Okay, sweet. Berries. Animals can graze. Decent growing zone, so I'll be able to grow trees and shit. And I'll be able to grow decent amount of crops. Large, okay. And are we near any dwarves by any chance? No, we are not. In fact, there is no dwarves even on this side of the map for a fucking long shot. Jesus. Is there a better place for dwarves? There is one up here. But is the mountainous rivers? What the fuck is this? Oh, Burrell. What's the growing zone up here, though? 10 out of 16 days. I can get up there pretty easily. All that I would need is a nice growing zone down here. But as you can see, this area is pretty much flat. Shit. Where was that last play? That's fuck it, go in the desert. No, I think I already did a desert one, did I? I'm trying to do redwood. I'm trying to do new biomes I haven't done yet. I've done tundra, I've done ice sheets. Well, actually, I haven't done an ice sheet yet. I haven't seen how challenging an ice sheet would be. But I imagine an ice sheet base would be really fucking hard. Because basically everyone here would want to die. Basically. I don't know. What other biomes are there? We got a savanna, a temperate forest. We've done desert. We haven't done, what is this? Arid shrubland, but I doubt that's much different. We've done Malorn Forest. We haven't done Redwood. How the fuck is this one all the way down here, but still only... Oh, it's because we're going north again. That's right. We haven't done volcanic fields. A mountainous volcanic field would actually be kind of fucking fun. But that shit would be toasty. Marble, slate, sandstone? No, motherfucker. I want basalt. How does a volcanic field not come with basalt? It's literally where it's fucking made. Well, not obsidian, but same thing. It's also a really dangerous biome. A lot of people tend to get caught on fire here, so we'll see how it goes. Year-round growing. Forgeability is shit, because probably fertility is crap. It's probably hot as shit too here. Although I remember doing volcanic fields, and I remember it being overpowered because you had those steam vents everywhere. We'll do it though. But where is basalt though? Ooh, okay, here we go. But we don't have any rivers. We don't have any rivers though. And we're not near any other dwarven bases. And should we try to do 2 bases at once? Not just 1 base, but 2 bases? Because if we try to do 2 bases or more, what we're going to need is a smaller map size so that I have enough RAM. Otherwise, I'll probably need more RAM and a much beefier CPU if I wanted to even remotely attempt this. That or uninstalling all of my mods, except Nature's pretty sweet in the Dwarven mods. Like, literally strip all of my mods to the bare essentials. Then I could do that. I mean, to be fair, I've reduced the amount of mods I had considerably already. I've already taken out like 50. And those are 50 really impactful mods, like a shitload of animal mods, shitload of race mods, shitload of weapon and apparel mods. Got rid of Infused because Infused kept causing issues. I mean, Infused didn't cause any issues. It just made it so that, like, clothing was useless or overpowered. Alright. I don't know, what do you think? What night? Should we do multiple bases or nah? Should we just try to stay with, like, one really fucking beefy dwarven base and the volcanoes? Try to see how that goes? Or should we try other things? Because if we do one big beefy base, we can make it big. And I think we're going to do that because I want one big beefy base. So then, big beefy at 325. So it'll be quite extensively large. Let's see how it goes. And factions, that's fine. Go ahead, try to kill me. So let's go ahead and prepare this carefully. And actually, wait, let's go back real quickly. Okay. And no one here can shoot or construct. Okay, I think we'll be okay. We also reduced the amount of hair mods we had installed too. So world, let's go ahead and remove these dudes. I don't give a shit. I don't know, should we start with 3 or 4 people? What do you guys think? 3 or 4 people? We'll go ahead and get rid of these intense fucking wounds. That's just pretty much standard what I do. Get rid of wounds. Get rid of relationships. Just leave the relationships up by chance. Let's see. Don't need these. I'm not sure why they would have packaged survival meals. Don't use these. Don't need little piggies. Don't need that stuff. I'll make it myself. We'll have 4 of these. Wood and steel. I don't know if wood would be a good idea. But you know, we'll try it. And so the medical, El Cheapo, bandage kits. Okay, and then food, we'll go for El Cheapo too. That's just a nice 10 value item here. Let's see, we'll get rid of these things. Okay, I don't need 400 meat. That'd be like what? At least. That'd be like 80 days worth of food. There we go. 200 should work. Weapons, we'll go ahead. Go for El Cheapo too. Knife or clubs? I think we need something behooving of dwarves. So let's see. Mace made out of bones. Yeah, let's try maces. That'll work. Or actually, I guess we could just give him a dwarven weapon. Where is... Just give him shields and let him punch. I could see that working. Although that would make it really hard to shoot. That'd make it really hard to shoot. Because the thing is, if you try to shoot when you don't have a shield, you take a 50% reduction in accuracy. So, you basically are useless. Doesn't this increase your work speed? No, it doesn't. It actually just doesn't do shit. Look at that, a short bow's cheaper than all of that. Spears. Hobbit basket hilt sword. Alright, let's go back to the cheaper ones. The merciless Randy. Or actually, we're doing merciless HP Lovecraft double population. I probably should switch it back to merciless Randy though. I mean, HP Lovecraft and Randy are basically the exact same. Except double population HP Lovecraft just makes it so I can have a fuckload of people. Fuck it, clubs it is. We'll bash everyone's head in. Alright, so we got 4 peeps here. Choose your characters, everybody. Choose your characters. We'll go ahead and get rid of all of their traits, because I'll let you guys choose your traits. You guys can choose your traits. And it should be okay. And let's see, I'm also going to make it so you can't be incapable of anything. Faction background stories only. Let's see, you're an animal person and a fighter. Hey, Priest is back. Just fucking kick him because he's ignoring you. I get you, my dude. Let's see. Literally all of these fucking things. Highs. So you want to be a grower. Okay. Let's see. Who here is not a grower? Got a grower there. So we got this dude. He's a grower. So you can be Noland. We'll change him, though, to Wet Night. Wet Nighticus. I don't know. Cause, no. Actually, it's perfect. Wet Night. All perfectly fits into one word. Let's see. You're 200 years old. You have a dwarf princess look to you. What the fuck does that even mean? No, it's a hair. That's right. And you can choose your looks too. And you're a female. Do you want to be a male or a female? Male or female? Can it be decently young? Well, 200 years is young for a dwarf. But yeah, I can change that. I'll make you... I don't know, it'll make you like 90-ish years old. I mean, dwarves can live up to like 100 and like 400, 500 years. You're chronologically 98. So you're gonna be a plant worker. What traits would you like? So like I said, you gotta choose a name, you gotta choose some traits. You want to be 250? Alright. 250 chronologically, 250 biologically. There you go, 250. A juice is a candle that smells like feet is a nightmare for me. I don't know, some people really love that foot fetish thing. Give that sniff, sniff, lick, lick type of deal, know what I mean? A lot of people like that. And of course you have a lot of traits here. And I'll also allow you to be a Jedi as well. Jedi or Sith. Well, actually, you'll start off as Force sensitive, but then you can choose your path from there. I'm not gonna make you start off immediately as like a Jedi Consular or a Sith Lord, because I don't want it to be overpowered when the first raid comes by and we just crack a toe with a bitch 3 times and then the entire raid is dead. I know you're kinky, you like getting choked. So we'll try to reduce that. And go with that result. Okay, hit random 5 times. Okay. Which button's random? This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so you're a careful shooter, you're gay, and you want to kill people. But you're also incapable of doing a lot of things, which is a big fucking no-no. I'll make you an adventurer instead. There we go, that's better. I'm not gonna make you immune to every sort of work. I'm gonna make you work, bitch. So it looks like you'll be a socialite, an intellectual, a medicinal person, and artisanal. But we'll actually make those all minor passions right now. And I'll make you the priest. I'm just making sure I don't want to spell the priests wrong. Actually, let's see. Touching. That sounds fucking weird. Priest. You're a little gay dwarf. Yeah, and you're a female too. So you're actually you actually you just like the extra badges. Why not? All for you. So what night do you want to be, a male or female too? So we'll make you a male. We'll make you force sensitive. And one condition is that we're all going to be psychopaths. That's going to be one thing that we're doing. We're all going to be a psychopath because we're going to butcher people for clothing. Although, I don't know. Should we make everyone a psychopath and a cannibal? I don't know. Should we do that? That's a big thing right there. Should we actually make our tribe of, like, dwarves here cannibals and psychopaths? Should we do that? Just so, like, everyone wants to, like, eat and kill people? Or is that a little bit too extreme? That little bit too extreme. I mean, the only thing we'd probably be using the human leather for is, like, pretty much the only thing we'd be using it for is to make, like, furniture. Actually, though, we'd make so much fucking money, though. Like, anyone that comes by for a raid, I mean, we'd literally use all of the human meat for kibble, the bones to make walls, and then the leather to make couches. I mean, it does sound like a pretty fucking good idea. Let's try it. So psychopath. So psychopath for wet night, psychopath. And we'll just add in psychopath for you. Doesn't really do anything. And then psychopath here. There you go. That's pretty much going to limit us, though, on who we can recruit. Because if we start off with psychopaths, that's all we're going to be able to recruit is psychopaths. Make one a cannibal, another is a psychopath. So only one psychopath? Well, the issue is that when we start butchering people... Hey, what's up, Cookie? How you doing? Nice to see you, too. And yeah, it has been a hot second, but that's fine. Well, we can make other people here cannibals. And that's okay, because if we actually make some gear that's made out of human skin, it'll actually be decent for the other person to wear. Make me a psycho priest cannibal. How about we make him also a cannibal? So he's gonna be a psychopath, a cannibal, bloodlust, gay, and a careful shooter. And we'll make you a cannibal too. Oh fuck, we'll make us all cannibals. Psychopath cannibals. And some of us are Jedi too. Why not? We'll start off with 2 Jedi. Because I think 2 Jedi should be good enough. 2 should be enough. And then let's see. What other traits here do we need? Since you're not going to be a Jedi, I don't know, what can we do for you? Make you fast, make you industrious, make you kind. A kind psychopath does not seem actually real. Remember when I told you to listen to those horrible rappers? Yeah, but true. This isn't a rapper though. It's who's it? Shio Gorath, the Daedric Prince of Madness from the Elder Scrolls series. So you can't really trash talk this dude. And you want to be beautiful too? Alright. You'll be a great democratic leader then, because the thing is that we have the democracy mod installed, and people who are beautiful tend to be the elected. And, I don't know, neurotic, but works 40% faster. Why not? Little benefits. So, and we'll also make you beautiful. Let's say, priest, you have so many traits on you, you're gonna be a little bit overpowered. Well, actually not really, because all your traits don't do shit. Alright, so let's see. You need a fix. I don't want you to be unable to do anything. I don't want to make you a cook, maybe? Because let's see, we have... And let's see, you said you want to be a plant worker, right? You want to be a grower, that's true. Okay, so... Forager. We'll do that. And since he is doing something else, growing and plant cutting, I don't know, should we disable some things on him? Yeah, we can make him a miner, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and make everyone's passion in shooting miner. And we're actually going to need to reduce that skill there real quickly, because we're completely out of points. Oh yeah, that dude fucking sucks at shooting. Here we go. We can reduce, nope, not get a plus 20. Here, and then just reduce that as much as possible. So you're a miner. I'll also make you a construction worker. That seems fairly. And let's see, when you're not doing those 2 things, make you a crafter and artisanal. And that should help out. And I guess we'll make you a part doctor. Everyone here is going to be part doctor. Nope, not plus 20. Let's not make you overpowered. I want you to do brain surgery as soon as we get onto the planet. We'll turn you down to a plus 5. Trying to make you too overpowered. Well, that, to be fair, growing skills easy to learn. Don't need that, don't need that. You're going to be good at shooting regardless of what we do. Ooh, do we already have an intellectual? Yeah, we do. In fact, we have 2 of them, so you really don't need that. That's not going to help you at fucking all. Priest is going to be our socialite too, so you don't need that as well. Medical, of course. Probably don't need to worry about your cooking ability. So let's see, plants cooking. And... well, those things really don't take a whole lot of time. Bliet. I actually wonder if like YouTube would get me in trouble for saying bitch tits in Russian. Big think. How you doing, Smokey? And don't mind me if I'm going quiet, it's because I'm taking a ridiculously big swig out of this 2 liter of Russian-free Diet Coke. Who's the Russian bloke? I have no idea. I have Russians randomly come into this channel, and I have to use the translate feature. Since, if you guys actually don't know, if you go into a Russian chat room or any like non-English chat room, Google Chrome has automatic Google translation built into their tabs, so you can literally right-click a tab and do translate to English. Is that hat? I have no idea, but we'll go with it. Sure. My Yushanka's Russian, if that's what you're meaning. Let's see, who else here? So medical, what else can we make you do? I don't know, how about we make you an animal fucker? We'll give you a +5 since you're a furry. It'd be doing social and intellectual work. However, we'll give you backup in construction and mining in case you're not doing anything. Same thing with these 3 professions. So you should be able to do a lot of things. And of course we need you to get +5 in shooting and mining. Otherwise you'll be useless. I mean, we have 500 points in a lot of things, so why not give them all a minor passion? And it only costs us 20 points too. And it gives them an extra like 50% learning speed. I've gone on to enough Japanese porn so I didn't know what the Google tab translate. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The man of culture. Knowing the extra animus to know that senpai is about to use tentacle. True man of culture. And let's see, should we reduce your social standing? And your intellectual? Oh, that's right. This is the dude that's kind of a weird one. That's just like a mixture between the two. What to do with Thorin? He's just gonna be like the regular fucking normal dude. I don't know, we have 2 more dudes here we can actually, if anyone here wants to claim them, we gotta go to the source. Get the sauce, boss? Get the sauce? I may be mistaken, but I don't see a fucking sauce. But we have 2 more dwarfs here that anyone here can take. So just name your name and your traits. Just know that you'll be a cannibal and a psychopath. Wait, you're gonna be a gay dwarf cannibal. What night? You're trying to make me a top man. It's not just that. You got a lot of things going on. You also want to eat people, which is a little bit unorthodox. I don't know. Fuck. What would make you an everyman? Able of doing everything except for, yeah, I guess artisanal too. Why the fuck not? And of course, medical +5. Plants, cooking, animals. And we'll make you a little bit of extra mining. We're gonna have absolutely no fucking food. A serious question. Have you thought about doing ASMR? Not really, no. I only do quiet streams because I just don't want to get fucking yelled at by my mates. That's pretty much it. Never thought about doing anything like serious ASMR. I mean, I could do it. I do have a decent microphone. I have sound padded my room. I put it in carpet. I've added in a little bed in here to make it a little bit more soundproof. So I could, technically. I have like a decent setup to do it, but no. I find it like to be like a fetish. So in a way, I just like don't like the idea of like getting people boners because of my voice. I mean, if you enjoy the sound of my voice, that's great. I'm not gonna do ASMR. I'll lick the microphone occasionally, but it's only for donations, my dude. Well, let's see. I'm not unlimited. You can't buy me. Yes? Question mark. Wet Knight doesn't know how to answer. Let's just do it by name. So let's see, what would be, let's just do cloth, since that's the cheapest thing. You're already doing that, kiddo? Pretty much, I know that. I basically already am doing ASMR. But like, have you seen true ASMR? True ASMR is way more fucking screwy than this. to an nth degree. So everyone here already has pretty decent gear. I'm just gonna need to give them some boots though. Tailor socks. Gloves. And boots. That should be it. And I guess suspended trousers. Okay, God, no. It's way more expensive. Giving people boners with your voice. Oh, John McAvoy. It's the sound of my gurgling that triggered you all on. What the fuck I'm doing? That's good though, at least in a way, I suppose. It's better than bored to sleep. Maybe it can be like a podcast star at some point. Talk about useless shit all day. Give people insights that are just purely hot takes. Everyone's gonna fucking love that. So we have 100 points left here. What to do with that? I guess we'll just make Wet Night a little bit more useful. Oh, no, peel that back. Yeah, that should be okay. So then we'll make this the Streamers Cannibals. Cannibals. I have no idea if I spelled cannibals right. Hot take, murder is bad. Better fucking take that back there, sir. Otherwise I'm gonna have to do some very naughty swear words to get you to fucking stop with such terrible No. Maybe. So we'll save this and we'll go ahead and start this. Let's see if this actually works. Are you sure? You have to start? Yes, fuck you, I'm starting. I already told you. Let's see if this works. And just remember, this is the largest vanilla map you can have. So it may be a little bit large. It may be a tad bit large. Hopefully it doesn't crash though, otherwise I don't want to fucking reload this in. Ooh, that actually loaded in pretty fast. Of course, democracy, duh. Oh, come on. It really didn't like that for some reason. Oh, it's this thing probably loading in all of the textures for the lava. So you might have to give this a second. That or everyone's spawned in lava and is about to die. Any means you could go ahead and work out. Actually, it's kind of nice because we just start on like a map that's surrounded in basalt. Okay. And don't worry, all of this lava is going to be rained over and immediately covered. Okay. So we immediately spawn into a place that has a huge fucking hole. No caves, no caves. But it's pretty decent. I mean, we can cover this off. We can also go ahead and try to re-roll the map for something better. But let me take a look here. What do we actually get for if we try to re-roll? I would actually like to know if there's like holes in the wall, because I know there's going to be something. Maybe something a tad bit more manageable. Big And of course we have no water here, so we can't really use that for anything. That's weird, the map itself is like sawed in half. So one part of the map is pretty much going to be inaccessible unless you mine through it. That part's kind of cool. Nope, can't use that. I mean, we could pretty much just stay with this map. It would probably be okay. We could use that. We get a little bit more access, but then we have a weak wall. And I'm not a big fan of that. I'll have to actually bulk up that wall a whole fucking lot. To show off the power of flex tape, I sawed this shit in half. Wow. And I've generated 72 maps just to show you how indecisive I am. I love my stream pacing. There is an issue at fucking all. There's like so many good options though. Ooh. This one looks pretty good. Thick walls everywhere, nice narrow opening, but very little soil to grow on. Fuck it, I think we'll be good with this. Do we have any steam geysers? We do have one. Or could we have two? Yes, we could have two. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and save this as Cannibal Paradise. I don't know. Let's see how this actually works. There we go. And we'll go ahead and let you guys enjoy all that beautiful jerky. And don't worry about being a patient, that shit's for bitches. You guys will soak your own in juice. Don't worry about bed resting, that's stupid. Basic will be done by you guys. Let's see, you have an 8 out of 10, so we'll go ahead and make you do that. And researching. Let's see, we do have somebody who can handle, but he's going to be cooking. So cooking's going to be first. Of course, hunting is going to be up there. Don't worry about fishing. 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10. And to be honest, I think mining should be a 4th of all people. Yeah, because I don't really want them... Yeah, they'll all be able to mine, and they're all pretty decent too, since they'll all get extra resources. So let's see, what's your construction? 6, 6, we have passion. So it's gonna be your priority, and your priority. Actually, construction, that'll be secondary. This will be 3rd. Or should we make growing first for you? Since you're gonna be cooking, make growing and plant cutting. That's gonna be secondary. Let's see. Thorin. That's right, you're an everyman. So let's make you get the plants done. I'll make you do that artisanal shit soon after. We could also make him do animal work too. I mean, there's a lot of things we could do. Oh yeah, there's also construction work you could be popping off to. That would actually really help out as well. It's all tempting. This is the issue with not having like really defined roles. Is you get a weird situation in which like everybody's good at everything. Here, how about we make mining and quarry? Let's make that 4th. Construction secondary. This shit will be your 3rd. 4th. 4th and 3rd. Let's see what's after that. What's after that? I don't really need fishing. Handling, that'll be done by you. Well, actually, let's make this 3. Because I don't want handling to really be done unless necessary. Maybe if I start getting dragons, maybe that might be an issue. Fuck, I don't even want dragons though. The dragons cause so many fucking issues. And we'll go ahead and throw that on the floor. And warning and negotiating. Why don't we throw that up there too? Alright, that should work. So we'll go ahead and get you a bow. Go ahead and get you that. And go ahead and get you that as well. Then you can get a sidearm. Get that sidearm. Take that for yourself. Beautiful. Alright, so we're looking at a solid 25 FPS. Even though we're on a map that's only really half rendered. Imagine if I actually had this map fully rendered. This would be fucked. But we're completely surrounded by iron, really. Like, we're kind of in a decent spot to begin with. However, we're really going to need that steel to begin with. So, get that shit popping. And let's go ahead and start actually packing up a zone to work within. So, we'll go ahead and patch this area off. And just kind of use that. So you don't have to really worry about temperature, because that'll always be fine. Yeah, and we'll put that up there. We should be fine. And I'm not sure why these dudes don't... Oh, that's right, because we don't have a stockpile zone. Here, go ahead and slap that shit in there. Dumping, we can just... I don't know. Throw that shit out here. Should be okay. And then growing zone, we have a decent, actually... Yeah, we have an okay amount. We even got some fertilized soil over here. There might be a couple of fire started here, so ignore those. Actually, wait, do we have any... Okay, good, we do have one ancient danger. Or actually, I don't know. How many ancient dangers do we have? There's kind of an easy way to cheat this. So it looks like we have one ancient danger. We have a couple of ancient dangers around here. A few empty holes. This is going to be opening, and these are straight, small little bases. So then you little shits should go ahead and start harvesting that stuff as fast as possible. There we go. And I guess we can go ahead and start working on plants. So why don't we go ahead and start getting a decent growing zone going. So just get like a zone for potatoes. So like this will be our potato farm. And then we'll go ahead and make this like a miniature cotton field. Do I actually want bamboo? I could actually change that to something useful. But here, how about we change this into cotton? And then we'll go ahead and use this. Change this for... The bamboo would be the easiest thing to use right now. So let's try that. Because bamboo, you can actually turn that into... Ancient Danger sounds like a porn star in action hero. Kind of. Ancient Danger. Like a really old one though, like one of those that you use for like granddaughter and... Or not, granddaughter and grandpa fuck for the first time or some shit like that. Kind of be like that weird type of fetish. There we go. It's a good little action for them. Furniture. Let's go ahead and start getting them some beds. So just a simple little barracks. Take them all a little bit jazzed up in here. Let's see if that helps out. And then furniture-wise, guess we can also go ahead and start pumping up that steel bench.
I got big money in my
and then go ahead and start doing some dwarven stuff here.
I got big gold.
Stop that. There we go. Someone cram that out in the meantime. I actually need to get some mystery bags in here. And we'll go ahead and do a GH create this time. Hopefully we can actually win this. Just for those who don't know, I'm currently streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. So if you see chats appear from other places, that's why. That's right, you guys need recreation sources too. Let's go ahead and actually add in a few recreation sources here, so they all don't feel like killing each other. And let's see if that helps. Let's see, what can I actually do here for light sources? I don't want to use a torch lamp because that shit's gonna look ugly. And there we go, we actually already got beds and furniture made for a table. Now we just need our wall made and we're good. And there we go, we already have a crap load of iron made. Already got a crap load of potatoes in production. We're doing good. Hey. Although actually, 1 second, my GH create didn't go through. Where the fuck was that? Oh damn. Wet night. Touching. Sorry, I think you're still alive. There is nothing for you to decide. You already have a Goblin Horde adventure. Are you still alive, Touching Priest? What's GH? I don't know. What's with my Goblin event? Summary undefined. I don't. Thank you. That's useful. So then GH fight. I think Wet Night actually might be still in 1. There's nothing for you to decide. Shit. What's the command then that actually tells you? You are dead. Are you still in a GH event, Wet Night? Try to do GH. Oh wait, no. GH status. That's what we need. Status. What? It says I'm alive. What? Here, what if I do GH join? It says I'm alive, but I haven't done anything. Interesting. My Goblin Horde event is bugged. It says I'm in 1, but the Goblin Horde event actually hasn't updated. What? Weird. What the fuck? Huh. So I'm in an event and I'm not in an event at the same time. Alright. Alright. We'll go with that. And I really need to get rid of this dirt in here if I want to make this base usable. Or I guess I could start digging into the wall too. But actually, how much steel do we have here? Okay, sweet. We do the decent chunk. So what we could do is we could throw some concrete in here. Or actually, there you go. Thank you, pumpkins. I'll actually throw in some some paved tiles instead. We could also make it so we use this as a source of farming instead. But I think this should just be cleanlier-ish, whatever the fuck the word is. I just don't want dirt to be dragged in here and constantly making everyone sick. There we go. That'll look just a slightly bit better. Yeah, so you guys are going to do the GH event on your own. Join with Touching Priest, because I won't be able to join you. I will have to contact customer support or what the fuck ever I need to do to get this solved. But legitimately, it's like, I have it where it says you've started a GH event. Dude, GH join, and like literally, that was that one point at Sunday. And since then, it hasn't done anything. So like, it literally just like stopped right then and there. I want you guys try to do... Would you guys actually be able to join yourself? No, yeah, trust me, you basically won't be able to live past the first base. Motherfucker is shitting on our territory here. Execute him. The fuck's a Goblin Horde event? A Goblin Horde event is a part of the Twitch, or not, it's part of like a Twitch RPG system. So there's like an RP system built into chat for Twitch, and essentially they are able to do these things called Goblin Horde events, where you go into a catacomb, you try to kill bosses, save villagers, and you try to get alive. So if you're too greedy and die, you don't get anything. So the whole point of it is try to like get as much and then get the fuck out, kind of like that. However, it's advised to have about 4 people in there, otherwise you get kind of killed pretty fast. And I think we could probably use some more cotton here. Let's see. Let's see, where can we actually put some more down? Like usually this huge fucking zone right here. And we'll just throw cotton onto here so we can make a shitload of textiles. And this should be fine. So let's see. Cotton, 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 where are you at? Let's try that. And then let's make another zone here. Here. And this one giant long ass zone we'll make for potatoes. Let's see if that works. Of course, we're going to have to kill the living shit out of every like raccoon that tries to come in here. Yeah, have fun with that, touching priest. That's gonna be real fucking sketchy. I'll give you like a 3% chance of living. And we'll go ahead and throw a torch in there to make it a little bit better. Oh god. It's getting really fucking toasty in here. All fucking ready. Nice. I'm literally gonna have to build in a vent in our base because there's steam geysers cropping in our fucking base. Clearly it's right fucking here. I mean, I could try to capture the power, but it's gonna be like a miniature steam geyser. It's not really gonna do much. And here comes the rain. That's gonna turn all of this into just regular old basalt with a shitload of steam geysers. The thing is, the steam geysers constantly change position, so it's not really that helpful. There we go, thank ya. So then it just gets rid of all the danger immediately. To be honest, that's probably a conflict with... The nature's pretty sweet. I actually added that mod, so it wouldn't be a conflict. So now we can go ahead and actually like build our mega wall here. Well, how much steel do we have? Actually, we have like 0 steel. What the fuck, where did it all go? I know we do. Okay, we have like 700. I was like, what the fuck? I swear we just mined a shitload. Here, so let's go ahead. So bump that up 1. Ah, the thing is though, that's all wall, and I don't want to have a wall. And then let's go ahead and do something like that. And let's see if that would work. Just like a stupidly long wall. Actually, let's cut that in half for now. And let's see if that would work. Let's go ahead and haul that shit out of there. And then for security, what we could do, of course we're going to add in doors everywhere, just so that we have access to the outside world. And we'll go ahead. I already got your meal source, don't worry there, Blumpkins. I'll go ahead and smooth that one out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in embouchures right here. What do you mean, is this marble? Okay. I'll go ahead and actually decon that. And the operating table. I suppose to make your signature easier, the cleanliness table is questionable though. Certainly improve medical outcome over normal beds. Okay, so it's good we actually got a little bit there. I'm gonna alternate talking in YouTube and Twitch chat to annoy you. Hey, you could do that, my dude. Why not? Double up the viewers in each source. Look at that. I've conned the system. I now become a YouTube god streamer, while also becoming a partial YouTuber. Look at that. I gained both systems easily. It was all a part of the plan. And there we go. Our beautiful cannibalistic dwarves that are also going to be slightly vegetarian. Why the fuck is it raining so hard here? We may need a little bit more resources here, so let's get some more iron. There you go. And then that's pretty much everything here. So we have to go pretty much outside now for everything. I get the components. I'm pulling a mixer, it'd be like 3 people on that entire site. I'm not even sure why the fuck I'm even on Mixer anymore. Mixer is just there because I had a friend who used to watch a shitload on Twitch and then moved over to Mixer. And I also know that Mixer is a pretty popular place for people who get indefinitely banned. Ooh. I'll take that. That shit looks nice. And we got raw sapphire over there too, which is not too bad either. You know, we could use some more food here too. I'm trying not to mine here initially, just so that I don't get infestations right on top of me. And let's see, we did get that steam vent in here. Although that shit ain't working that well at fucking all. Alright, touching priest, I'd recommend only fighting twice. Because after twice, you have like a 0% chance of winning. Hell, you actually have pretty much a 0% chance of winning the next encounter, which is going to be the ambush. No one ever fucking wins that. Go ahead and hold that back. Ooh, beautiful. And we got a little bit of extra. What's that? 700 steel? Okay. I'll fucking take that. And I know that'd be kind of awesome if we could have a animal caravan or like a people hauling around with what the fuck would it be called? Like if they could haul around wagons or like actual carts, that'd actually be kind of sweet. So like mobile caravans that could store more and could allow your colonists to sleep and hold prisoners. That would be kind of fucking sweet. Although it would require a huge amount of manpower and animals. Like that is a requirement. That I could see working. I've refused. Yeah, I don't have guest beds for a hot second there, my pumpkins. I don't got something. Let's see. I don't know. Should I even make guest beds yet? I don't even have a hospital. I could try making a hospital over here. So then go ahead and try something like this. And then throw on some floors. Where's that shit at? I'll just make copies of these. So like that'll be our hospital. And we'll go ahead and make this out of steel. Give someone a little bit of extra comfort there. Why not try that? Actually, wait. Let's make a dwarven dresser. What am I doing? There it is. Beauty. On ice. Give a little bit of extra, but we have 0 steel because we've completely used it all in our one security structure. And our dude keeps fucking botching it. Christ. Making Gollum's work go to useless there. Don't you understand the peasantry, the quality of the craftsmanship here that I wish to aspire to? And you're all disappointing me awfully so. And of course, we already got decent defenses though. This will be good enough to actually hold off most people. And if I double up on these doors, they should be deterred from actually trying to attack them. So you just gotta double up on these, add traps into here, and then add in sandbags, embouchures, whatever kind of suits their fancy. Yeah, see, look at this. We have nothing but steam vents over here now. And all of these can be harvested for power. Every single one. I'm going to be able to produce thousands upon thousands of watts of power without having to do shit. just with those things alone. They do make it a little bit overpowered, not gonna lie. Hell, I could even try to start doing a quarry if I want to start mining up valuable resources real easily. I know there was one in my mixer chat that blows my fucking mind. Vinyl Cookies, or Vinny Cookies, sorry. And there's actually a follower there too, out of all things. Blows my fucking mind. I actually do have a small following. Well, I really don't have a following on any platform, really. I have like 1 or 2 viewers on every platform that occasionally pop in, and that's about it. But I do actually, how many followers do I have? Oh yeah, I have 57 on Mixer. You know, I also found funny too is that Mixer, you had to have like some 50,000 followers on their platform before they even considered you for their partnership program. And I'm thinking, like, I understand their high standards, but at the exact same time, Mixer is in no fucking place to demand such high standards when their viewer base is so fucking small. Like, they legitimately have no one. It legit took me 5 minutes to find the search bar. It's a very clusterfuck website. I mean, the only reason why it's even popular is because it's a forced integration onto... what is that fucking thing called? Xbox One. Or is it just like an Xbox in general? It's forced on that platform. So that's pretty much the exclusive reason it's there. I do like that as Baraz Nala. That's the settlement name. But over the faction name... what to call this faction? I want something with the P. So Paznakruk. Paznala. We have Barznala right here. We could do Pantnala. Nala. I don't know. Can I actually copy and paste that? So if I copy... and then... yeah! That actually looks pretty fucking sick. We'll go with that. We can always change the tune through development settings if we don't like it either way. There we go. And that dirt should really help out here. Now let's go ahead and start slamming out production facilities so that we can get started on some things. So let's see. What can we do here? Do we want to do fueled stove or wait for that shit? I should be okay. This will actually need though to actually convert that cloth into something usable. There we go. And that bed should work just fine. Although actually, why the fuck did they even put it over here? Let's just reinstall this. Let's say this would be better for the actual medical bed because I can actually just slap that right there and it should give everyone a slight comfort bonus. And see, they're actually decent at it too. Although they fucking hate this base already. Awful barracks. You guys are gonna fucking love it here, I swear. And let's see, what are they doing? Oh yeah, they're all hauling back steel. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead then and start slamming out production facilities. So, butcher. We can go ahead and slam that over here. Here, we'll slam out steel first. And then a steel one of these. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And I steal one of these, we'll just throw these over here. Just a little bit of extra some, but we need a shitload of steel. Oh, we got plenty of that then, okay. So the cook has something to actually do. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, that's right. Any miners get pretty much overpowered since they always work towards their force at all times. So Golem's gonna be like a master tier Jedi in any fucking time. I guarantee you Wet Knight's gonna want to be a Sith Lord, so I'll make this guy the Jedi. I'm gonna go ahead and make him heal people. And to be honest, Jedi are actually like 1,700 times better. How should I say? Like lightsaber users, they're way fucking better. since they have a built-in force shield that's a million times better. Oh shit. Fucking terrified. A 70-year-old tortoise trying to whop my ass. Alright. Let's see what we got, bitch. Oh, that's right. I gotta change this to Randy. I forgot about that. I mean, HP Lovecraft is Randy, so it's not too bad. Beautiful, Wet Night's up. So we'll go ahead and make you a Sith Lord, because I fucking know you. And then go ahead. Ooh, shit. Immediately backs the fuck away. Here, then go ahead and make these things. And just go ahead and let these be here. Is someone gonna try to actually kill this thing? A fucking A. I give Priest a 10-cent chance of actually killing this thing. Because everyone here sucks dick at shooting. Ooh. How do you miss 3 shots of a slow-moving target legit moving at you at a snail's fucking pace? Christ. Are you a careful shooter too? Yeah, you're a careful shooter. How are you bad at this? Oh my god. You get an extra bit of accuracy there, a 4th accuracy, and yet you haven't hit this thing once yet. Holy shit. Although, does the rain actually reduce visibility? There you go, beautiful. Someone got it. Alright, so it looks like we actually are gonna have traps. And go ahead and throw these in right here. So we have quick access to it. Hey, fuck yeah, dude. I mean, it's better than getting these Steam controllers, because who the fuck wants that? And not bad at all. Like, how does a jackpot even increase? It always says the jackpot's worth 500,000, or 500 points, as if it's ever gonna fucking change. And here we go. A little bit safer, probably violating safety standards here, but fuck it. This should just work. And there you go. And let's see. Do we need to add in anything else? I should be okay. So let's go ahead and make... God, I already have a shitload of things I can make. We'll make bandage kits. Make 10 until you have 30 of those. And let's see, what else can we do here? Everyone's gear is pretty much fine. Everyone's got t-shirts and shit. I mean, I could give them capes. But I don't know if you guys need those. Or hats. I could give you those. Those actually are decent. Or bone armor too. I mean, the bone armor actually wouldn't be that bad. So make those until you have one of them. And then... what else could we use? Oh yeah, salvage apparel. Of fucking course we need that. That's right. So then do forever. This will be all tainted and everything below 16. Oh god, sorry. It's like shit stuck in my throat and I don't know why. So that should be safe. We still have a decent amount of wood left. And there we go, they do have that extra comfort bonus. I've had slightly dampened from the sweat of the labors. The ghastly book filled with strange alien language that's not readily understood. Ominous diagrams, ritual sacrifices, spells within the tome, or some kind unknown about the occult nature. Whereas the proposed setting for proper research and for this study the secrets held within. Beautiful. And he immediately fucking falls over. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Out of all of the breaks he could have had, the one that makes him useless for fucking ever is the one he had to do. Beautiful. So Priest is gonna be knocked out for a hot fucking second. And I probably should get all of this shit hauled too. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Just so that it doesn't make the agency immediately hate us. And we should be okay. He's just gonna be there for a very long fucking time. Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, that's right. I need the hygiene. Hygiene. Completely forgot about that. Here, we'll go ahead and let people take his shit inside the base. See if that helps out. Hopefully it wasn't a minor though. What is your specialty again, Priest? Oh no, you are a warden and you're a researcher. That's right. Don't really have to worry about the researching though, because we're not going to be able to do shit for a hot second. Here, why don't you guys already go ahead and keep these doors open? If this place is going to be so fucking hot. The fuck is a PP? Well, a PP is your ding-a-ling. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about the panda points. The panda points is the currency that I use from Ultimate Twitch Bot. That's a loyalty system, I guess you could call it. So, like, if I ever wanted to do a giveaway, because I have extra, you know, say extra Amazon gift cards or T-shirts or shit like that, I could give that away. But, I guess, yeah, that'd be like what it is, but I haven't really done those giveaways in a hot second. I usually save those for, yeah, I usually save those for, like, ESO things. I do, like, a lot of giveaways in there, because I have a lot of gold on that. But I haven't been on ESO in a hot second. What are you, Rice Scum? No, Rice Scum would be like, he would give you a scam site and tell you to join that. I won't do that, though. I'm much more ethical. I only show my tits on cam. You see, I'm like an extra level above that. I am basically God. Not to think of myself so highly. Fuck, I can't speak. Jesus. Do I want to have my well here? Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead and crap and stay in the well at the same time. Hey, bitch, I got a blood gang at my disposal. Here we go. So this way, people can start defecating in that toilet. They should be a little bit less pissed. The one thing here that's making everyone kind of pissed is that they haven't had a shower in fucking ages because there's no water here. So there's no way for them to actually get out of here. So I have to actually build up these systems really fucking early on. It'll work, that would be fine. Butchering, we'll go ahead and start doing that. Go ahead and do that. Monstrous corpses take precedent. And unlimited radius. Unlimited animal. And we'll do that within a 60-meter radius. And that should work. There we go. And it'll be a hot second because all these steel traps are being built. We'll go ahead and cancel these right now. I don't think I'll need more than that for a hot second. I mean, 9 of them, they all do 15 damage. Unless we immediately fucking get raided by like 17 people, we should be okay. There we go. And we already got a couple of things. And let's see, I don't really need escargot or fruit drinks right now. I guess I could try and like make some primitive form of coffee really fucking early. So like build a small little coffee farm right here. Tea. We'll go ahead and try to do that. So that we can just give everyone a shitload of tea. Right off the bat. See if that works. Now let's see, we have that. So what do we actually got for medieval? What is that spiky shit I feel on the ground? What the fuck is that? What the? There's like An ant biting me or some shit? Fucking Christ. It's like that time of year again when everything starts getting back into this room. Like a million stink bugs, a million fucking ants. And the thing is, I have the issue where when it actually gets to that point in summer, it gets way too hot to keep the like doors and windows closed in this room, because it legit gets to like 90 fucking degrees in here, and my computer starts thermal throttling like a bitch. However, if I don't do that, or if I do that to actually save my fucking soul, every creature known in existence starts coming in here, and I immediately start fucking dying. That last summer I got attacked by like at least 15 fucking stink bugs a night. I think I also had a mouse in here too. I mean, it's pretty much living in a third world country when it comes to summers in Michigan. You get lead in the fucking water and rats start pouring out of every orifice of your house. Well, that and squirrels. They're fucking everywhere. There you go, God. We have a fucking large-ass crop field. I don't know if I'm really gonna need this many crops. Like, as soon as farming season comes around, we're gonna be fucked. You can't say you're hot because I live somewhere even fucking hotter. It's always the fucking case. People in Arizona say it's hot, but as soon as they come living in Michigan, they're like, oh my fucking god. How do people live in this temperature? Because you have to remember, Michigan hot is not like hot anywhere else. It's, when you're hot in Michigan, there's nothing you can do about it. You can sweat. But it ain't gonna fucking help you, because the humidity here is like a permanent fucking 60 and above. Or like Arizona, where as soon as you sweat off, you immediately are completely cooled down because sweat actually fucking works there. California's hot? No, it fucking isn't. It has like that one little current shit that keeps it constantly cooled in like the 60-degree range. Florida is hot. Well, yeah, but that's because you also live in a fucking Florida. That's where you went wrong to begin with. You don't choose to live in Florida by choice. You only live there because your crackhead parents are like, you know what, I should move down here because it's closer to NASCAR, and I got the beaches. But it's like every other half year, you get blown down. Who the oh, did Wet Knight just shit in the public again? Of course he did. Thank you for the raid, my dude. But then immediately someone gets timed out. Thank you for the raid, dude. Thank you. And what even was that link you gave here? What is this? Bureau of Security and Investigative Services. Someone just gave me like a link to somebody's security guard details. Thank you. I don't even. I guess now we're secured here. We're safe here. Everybody, calm down. No one's gonna touch us anymore. We're saved by the glorious security gods. You are welcome. Thank you, dude, and welcome by. How you doing this evening? It was mine. That's what I gathered. Yeah, it's because I'm sorry, my bot times out anybody who immediately posts a link, and that's just because we used to have issues of people spamming links to some weird malicious virus site, and then who was it? I'm trying to remember. We kept getting a lot of porn links too for some reason. I don't know why, but then that's I guess at the same exact time we started having the issue with the Turkish people coming in here doing orgy role plays. But we don't talk about them. We don't talk about those people. Ban's possibly for timing somebody out. Oof. Oof. Don't let me ban, dude. Yeah, okay, he did hear him. I'm doing good. Just got done playing rimworld myself. Well, that's good. I love this game. I just tried to actually finish up a last base where I had like 20 or so people, but we had an issue where every other like second we had a raid of around 200 people enter, and it was legitimately unplayable because I had to like turn off all of my tabs and all of my stream shenanigans so that it would actually work. But then by the time that happened, it just started getting worse and worse. All of my columns started dying, and yeah, we really didn't do that. And yeah, Davida Moose Cows, it was legitimately Turkish orgy. It wasn't like Turkish in like theme. It was all like Japanese hentai themed. That was a little bit unorthodox. We'll give it that. And he pours like these viruses just like people. Oof. True. Like this, these too. I don't mention those Turkish people. Don't. Yeah, no. As soon as you start mentioning them, they're probably gonna start popping up a chat again. Well, that they also kept saying racial epithets like a lot, and then I'd mention how they lived in a shithole, and then they'd immediately start getting quiet. I wasn't terribly nice to them, but at the same time, it's like, dude, if I don't moderate you guys will probably get me banned. So you play co-op rimworld with Ty? No, I haven't done anything. I haven't done multi-rimworld at all. I've just been streaming rimworld here and there because I've been getting back into this game. I usually play other games like Elder Scrolls Online, but I'm like a weird variety streamer. I play like one game religiously for a long time and then go away. And how do you post hentai through text? Trust me, the Turkish were incredibly creative, and there was like 4 or 5 of them at the time too. So it was like really uncomfortable being in that stream at that time, especially when they started trying to drag in other people to do it too. I mean, it probably wasn't the healthiest thing. Probably wasn't the healthiest thing to be involved in. I don't know if I should mind that though. I need more. I need more resources. But like I don't want to mine out the side of my base. I think he's too good for other people. We'll give that a big and a big even more. I don't know the Turkish. No, I kind of want to see this. No, they just straight up say they were Turkish. Like legitimately, it's kind of like that weird European mentality where everyone always kind of says what nationality or what country of origin you're from because they all have a lot of pride in it. So they just kept like saying it every fucking time they entered chat. And I have no fucking clue because I knew it was them every time. Because immediately the first fucking sentence I'm like, you must be the motherfucking Turks again, aren't ya? And I guarantee you they probably change their account names every 2 days because they probably get banned so fucking often. Knowing them. Oh fuck it, we'll mine up, we'll just put a wall there. We got FOMO of life, God, but godless of region. Very true, my dude. Very true. But like I said, that was just like, that's a thing I notice, I guess, in a way. Not to say of anything specific. They're like, why would they pick your chat to roleplay? Like, don't chat rooms exist? Chat rooms do exist, but I think it was also because, like, it's easy to pick on small streamers. So, like, you would try to raid a very small channel with a large chat room of people because what ends up happening is that you just kind of exert a lot of influence and are able to elicit a lot of weird behaviors. Like, you've seen streams where, like, people have raided with 200 people on a stream that usually has 3 or 4 people, and then what ends up happening is that that person is usually like a small kid, and then they start asking things like, oh fuck, it's a heat wave, everyone's gonna have to die now. And they would start asking for things like, oh yeah, can you just give me your stream key, can I have your IP address, can we log on to Skype, delete System 32, and make him do a bunch of weird shenanigans to like bully him. But in this case it was weird Japanese orgy roleplay, and like all the time. You said start about the Armenian genocide, they had to be out of there like El Chapo, trust me. They would start talking about weird political, socio-economic things, and you could just say like one thing the Turkish people do not like hearing. No, I shouldn't say that because that's gonna get me banned from Twitch. I shouldn't fucking say it. But there's a couple of things you can say to make a Turkish people make real fucking squeamish real quickly. That, and they were not like the Turkish people out in the countryside. They're like the westernized Turkish people in the city states. And yeah, they're basically like Europeans. Except you can not call them that and they get pissed. So it's a good way just to twist the nipple ever so slightly. Every time they just say something. Oh, you're about to roleplay. Again. Well, that they would always talk to me about booby streamers too for some reason. As if that's like a prominent issue on Twitch these days. Why are we talking about them? I just keep... Oh, fuck. Priests. You... He's gonna try to kill Goblin. Oh, God. No, we're gonna need to melee attack him. Shenanigans. Priest. He goes from catatonic to murderous rage in 3 seconds. And he immediately starts wanting to killing people. Fucking Christ. Everyone wants to kill each other right now. Alright, what now? You're okay. The devil. If we speak of them, they will return. No, it's more like Beetlejuice. Say them 3 times over and over, and they will return. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Whatever about them. Of course, easier said than done sometimes. True. And then I usually jive with them pretty well. I mean, like, sometimes it may not be very apparent, but I can be incredibly freaking crass and morally depraved at times, to the point of it being pretty much bannable on Twitch's TOS, but they jive with it really well, and for some reason they respect me for it as well. No, devalued cows. You're gonna get a bad here. The power of a random me does help out. It does help out. There we go. Priest, you're looking okay now after we bashed your skull in 1,000,000 times. God. And actually, wait. I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and tend to yourself. And we'll go ahead and let you do that. Actually, wait. I'm gonna need to change these defaults real quickly. You guys don't get anything. Common animals don't get anything. There you go. That should work. Yeah, if kept simple though. And yeah, they're usually pretty simple. The only time they ever got really out of line was when they start using racial epithets, but as long as I curtailed that, they're usually pretty okay. And the only reason why I even care about that is because that, well, 1, it bothers people, but 2, is that it could actually get me banned. Because I know Twitch is making their streamers more and more accountable for what their chat says. Because there was this one streamer who did get in trouble for his Twitch chat saying... What was it they were saying that was really bad? If you can't beat him, beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Don't know what to be, so beat it. Kind of like that, essentially. But... yeah, in a way, that's kind of what I did do. Or just kind of rolled with it. Because that was the thing with a lot of these people, is like when they try to go into these smaller chat rooms and these smaller streamers, that's what their goal was. It was just to really freaking mess with them. So if you just become unable to be messed with, then look at that. You're pretty much immune to them. And usually they just kind of like sit there and join in. And it doesn't matter. I mean, it gets more viewers on YouTube, so why not? Helps my channel grow. Pretty much my YouTube channel is the only one growing right now. And yeah, if people speak some negative stuff in the chat, it shows that on your video feed, it can screw you. True, which is why I tend to be... I'm very liberal when it comes to that. Like, I want people to speak their mind. I don't want to berate them for speaking in abrasive fashions. However, if they're being like legitimately rude and being legitimately an asshole, then yeah, I will eventually actually moderate it. Then I have a moderator in here too now. I have Wet Night, in case it ever actually gets crazy in here. Because, I mean, it's very rare, but it occasionally happens. I mean, I've been doing this shenanigans for 6 years now, so I've seen quite a few things. Of course, I've never experienced them, but I've seen them. For sub, any publicity is good publicity. And that's true. I mean, I tend to keep my image fairly clean. Fairly clean. I mean, I'm not gonna go like to the depravative levels of being like a Twitch thought and like start showing skin for cash and things like that. But I mean, there's no issue. I'm not gonna pass any moral judgment, but I'm not gonna stoop to that. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm still gonna be relatively friendly. And who the brother trucking keep this entire place kept up? As long as I don't get a heat stroke, they should be okay. I mean, how are these guys doing? Okay, they're not too bad so far. How much cash for how much skin? I'll give you $500 and you can get like my big toe that hasn't had its toenail trimmed in a hot second. I'm clearly a very generous god. And we probably need to start getting some more food in here and some more beef jerky. Actually, what I need to start doing is I need to start researching some medieval technology that would really help me out. So why don't we go ahead and actually slap this right here so that people are actually bonding with the researcher. Shut up, Etika. Isn't that like that one streamer that always like threatens to shoot himself or kill himself? I swear that's the only thing I ever hear about him. Well, some prostitutes accept $200 for sex. Really? That's actually pretty expensive. I've seen people go pretty much cheaper down here. Like, I'm trying to remember. Well, I mean, I also live in a less affluent state. I don't live in, like, California, where prostitutes probably have to ask for way more to actually get by in standard rental. But, like, here it's much fucking cheaper. I mean, you can get a drive-by jerkin for, like, $20 or something like that. Of course, I mean, there's questionability about sanitary conditions. Suicidal streamer, is serious or joking? I have no idea. He has, like, weird mental health issues, and I'm not a big follower of his content, so I can't say for certain what the devil's going on with him. Oh yeah, I mean he's always having a mental breakdown. He's like Fousey or the Paul brothers or like those type of people. They're like weirdly high energy. He's normally normal. Sure, but this dude is like bipolar to a fucking T. Like, he goes through periods of mania, periods of huge depressions. He gets his channel in trouble because he starts posting really weird stuff, and then it makes him even worse, and then... Oof. But like I said, I only follow that content at a distance through a channel called Twitch Drama. I know, kind of a trashy channel to follow, but hey, don't dog on my man. No, I'm not dogging on him, I'm passing judgment, but that's a general impression I get. Yeah, STD's rampant Coachella report over 1K. Freaking god, 1,000? No, I swear he's had 2 breakdowns, Moo. I swear he's had 2 breakdowns before. And can still pass it on to you, Uganda. Yeah, it's Coachella though. They don't do it. It's like Woodstock, except with much more promiscuity. God. Oh, that's right. Finds peace and euphoria. Trust me, he finds euphoria. He just finds it way too often and swings violently back in the other direction. I don't know. What was his last Twitter? It's like he was having a weird thing on Twitter where he was like posting really weird and cryptic shenanigans. Let me see if I can find it. The first one was rebranding. Okay, we'll call it that. But let's see. Let me see if I can find his Twitter. Etika. That was a lot of Etika streams. Is this the Etika one they were talking about though? No, I was just saying anime pussy. Yep, that's him. That's definitely his face. I hope he's good. He's probably good. He has a lot of friends and he has a lot of people supporting him, so I'm not too worried about it. And he seems to be doing fairly well. Oh yeah, he has 300,000 followers. Oh yeah, this dude's fine. He probably has access to way fucking good services and friends. Tested last month. He's been clean for everything thus far and plan to keep it that way. Hey. That's good. At least you actually know, too. A lot of people do not know. So let's see here. Pokemon lol, my wife, I need you. Hurry up so we can fly away. The soul will come back when they need us, my love. My destiny is mine to control. Well, mine and Pokimane lol. If you're reading this, it's too late. You had your chance. Bye. I'll be there when you need me, but never when you want me. What? This dude's like a mixture of like Pinterest, Instagram, and Tumblr all packaged in one weird kind of anime bottle. It's weird. But nothing that suggests anything like weird. He's probably just like a weird dude. And I get it that. I get him. I'm like that too sometimes. You gotta see if you even don't have any. Some people are born with them, true, but I mean, that's only born because your mother has them. And what is this alpaca doing here, boy? If you try this, you're gonna be fucking smacking everyone. Get the fuck outside. We got a bad alpaca waiting to smack us down. There we go, everyone line up shot. I wanna see this thing immediately executed. Oh god. Oh god. Everyone bash this shit. I don't want to see it down. Beautiful. 0 bruises too. Not bad. HIV and herpes cold sore, herpes simplex virus 1 and 2. Sharing stuff as well. Yeah. But don't really have too many issues down here with that. A lot of people here. Okay. They're not too bastardized and impure. I lost my virginity because I never lose, and I'm also 14. You'd actually be surprised how many people actually lose it at 14 and 15. It's usually females who are more the promiscuous. I'm not passing judgment, but that's what I usually see. That's what I saw in my high school. Now it's a long time ago, but that did fucking happen. Ooh, sweet. We finally got it too. So where is? Here it is. This is what I need. I need to get that medieval smoker freaking immediately. As soon as I get that, I'm gonna have the technology. Good wedding off ain't miss much anyways, but it's a serious responsibility. But if you're serious to get a family, get ready. I'm a thick boy, ain't losing it anytime soon. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Some chicks too do not care about that sometimes. A lot of them do, but some of them don't. Also just kind of depends on your charm. Charm is a decent chunk of it. Because if you're persistent with charm, it usually succeeds. Oh shit, is this just silver? Oh shit, I thought it was iron. I don't need silver, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take any chance at free money so they can actually buy food and supplies. And we have a shitload of steel for a hot second. Where the fuck was our researcher? Yeah, so you should be researching, my dude. We got plenty of work. Get started. Gotta whip them back into shape. Ooh, getting some stone cutting would be beautiful right now. So let's start working on that and go ahead and start throwing in some more furniture and shit. I'll go ahead and throw in a torch too to make it a little bit faster. I know of a story my ex-coworker told me about girls in his high school that used to blow guys in the bathroom at school for $5 a session. Damn, $5. And high schoolers too, I feel like they would always get soft at that. The whole thing was shut down over 100 herpes cases were reported. Fucking 100. 100. God. To think. They were probably pulling in a couple $1,000s a year doing that. Damn. The thing is, I was in high school, so those were only conversations I overheard. That in like 1 year, I sat with these people at the lunch table, and they were all fiends for any physical nature like that. And so they would just talk about that all the time, and with their various partners, what party they were at, and how they took virginity of like 17 people or something like that. Or like what their favorite stuff was, and they would always try to get me embarrassed by asking me like really personal questions. $5? Sign me up, dude. Sure, but you would need to like use hand sanitizer and sanitize that zone like a brother trucker. Still gross to me, can't deal with that. Yeah, it's strange to me, like, the prevalence of disease spreading too. Like, I've read some statistic where it's like half of all college students or more than that are infected with HPV. Which is strange too, because there's also a shot for HPV, so it's like, how the fuck do you even get it? Oh my god. Thank you for the follow, my dude. And welcome to the tribe. Just put a condom on for that boy. Or just ask for a handy. Just ask for a handy. Ask for a handy with a glove. So they can't come into contact with two oral mucosa membranes, and a handy from another person would still probably just be as good. Just make sure they don't spit, I suppose, too, I suppose. You just dip your hand in the nair. Get extra clean. It spooked me. Trust me. Wet night, imagine if I had that at 100% volume. It's at half volume right now. HPV vaccine 2 shut up. It cost around 1K. Of fucking course it did. What did the company realize? Oh yeah, there's a high prevalence of this. People are start wanting it. Alright, let's shoot up the shot. It's the same thing they did with diabetes drugs. Costly, but it here prevents 4 strains of it. I mean, which is really good. That and, I mean, like every insurance company on the planet should be covering that 100%, considering that shit saves you from cervical cancer and other complications. So might as well get it saves you in the end. I mean, one cancer case is probably equivalent to $200,000. Ooh. Where's it at? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'll take that. It's decently close. Who needs that shit? We can use 2 sponge gloves and a Pringles can trick. AA. 3 degrees of separation. The golden rule. And then, actually kind of strange. It reminds me of that time I removed a mole off my knee with nothing but... What the fuck did I even use? It was a pair of scissors, a couple of pencils, and I think I just used like a mechanical pencil. And like what I was doing is I was jabbing the graphite into my into the wound, and then using the scissors to like cut off the flesh as it went along. Looking back on it, it's probably pretty gross, but like at that time, I really didn't feel it. I really didn't feel it in my knee. So I was like cutting there with scissors, and it did. Like, I was sitting there, the thing was gushing down my legs, yet I didn't fucking feel a thing. I don't have diabetes or anything like diabetic neuropathy, but strangely worked. Yeah, it's these like poisons lowers your health in a way. Babies have died of herpes. I'm sure they have no immune system, so they could easily die from it. It probably could spread to their organs and cause mods of some sort. Hell. So, lesson learned, don't give a little rub and tug from a $5 hooker at your local high school. Probably not a safe idea. Probably not a safe fucking idea. Oh god. Oh, beautiful. And we already got the readable technologies too. Let's see, crafting, defensive. Where's the food systems? Yes, okay, that's what we need. Okay, we'll do this one then. You're in a Fallout where you have sex with a hooker, you get poisoned, it lowers your stats. They strangely didn't do that in... God, what was that one game called? The Witcher. Where you could like bang every character. The Witcher 2 specifically. Witcher 1 too. In Witcher 1 you were able to bang pretty much everything. You got a little gift card for it. But you didn't get any downsides to it. Which is probably a little bit unrealistic. Oh shit, we already have a smokehouse. Oh fuck, never mind that. Don't worry about the food prep station. Fuck that shit. Ooh, we're actually probably gonna eat that first. So let's go ahead and get... Where was it at? Let's go ahead and start actually working on this one then. So that'll actually give us a decent amount of food. Throw that into bones, and then we can start making a shitload of beef jerky. Hey. So, Fuck. Okay, so no one here has... No one here has the skill for ×6. I know. But we'll go ahead and just do that in ×6 territory. And we'll go ahead and... What wildlife do we have here? Oh, wow. All the animals here are having a heat stroke. Apparently people who released the werewolves in Greece around 1100 AD. And that probably makes sense. Greece and Rome probably had a major issue with those, since their aristocracy had a huge, like, swinging problem. Ooh, we got a fat Julie here, ready to vape. What we got here? Psychopath and a beautiful. Jesus Christ. Get psychopaths off the fucking bat. Hell yeah, come with us. We don't care about human torture. And so don't you. A perfect candidate. Perfect candidate. So we still managed to maintain our psychopath nature, so we can still butcher people. We can still harvest organs. And no one's gonna give a shit. Nice. That's what I'd like to see. Hopefully we can actually save her and she actually wants to join us. What faction are you a part of? Shit, it's the Green Hyena. So that person's likely actually gonna go back to them then. Fuck. But at least we actually did try. Oh, you know what? Butchering creatures. Go ahead and actually drop that on the floor. I really don't need anyone there with particular talents. There we go. Come, come, we are here to abduct you. Glorious child of the brand new tribe. In you go. Eventually we'll replace these steel walls with something a little bit more sturdy, but this is still pretty good for now. Steel is steel. Probably using a little bit too much, but we should be okay. Here we go. It's actually not too bad. Only two little bit of injuries. Here, we'll go ahead and give you that force heal. And we'll go ahead and get you that heal bonus too. That should work for you. Here, you can go ahead and actually smack him up. There you go. 0 pain now. And he has a +2 catharsis, so he's gonna be permanently happy for the rest of the fucking playthrough. So not too bad. I want to go ahead and actually mine that too. Give us plenty of steel for later. And we'll actually save that until we need it. We'll save that until we need it. And let's go ahead and actually... What do we have here? We have slate and basalt. Why don't we just do basalt off the bat? Clear all basalt, 99. Hey, welcome, Jewel. Smoke fat blunts with the rest of us. Yep, you definitely can't do doctoring. Don't worry about that. Actually, we could have you clean. Cleaning is a big priority here. What else do you got for us, though? You're good at crafting, animals, cooking, mining, construction, melee. You got a lot of stuff going on for you. We'll go ahead and make you a hunter. We'll go ahead and make you mine and quarry. And we'll go ahead and make you do that too. Go ahead and actually make that 4 and don't worry about handling. Cooking and jerking meats. Okay, so you're actually doing that, sweet. What is actually... I mentioned earlier, don't have one at all. Hey, don't worry about that, dude. We ain't judgmental around here, but we're gonna need to get you a brother truck and bone. Where's that crafting spot? We're actually gonna need that. So get that, and then... Where's that other shenanigans at? This one we actually probably need a decent chunk of, but we don't have any fucking bones. And damn, there actually isn't any bones around here. Because all the animals fucking dipped. Literally, legit, all we have is pet rocks. I guess we can kill them, I suppose. Get some a little bit of extra meat. The basalt wall we should be okay with. Let's see. Thorn should be fine as well. There we go. So as long as we cook it, we shouldn't get too many diseases in here. So then go ahead and actually make. Don't need a joint. Can we actually do coal chunks from here? So, bamboo from wood. Go ahead and do that. Yes, look at that. Instantaneous wood production. You don't that. And you can actually do that on the inside. And you can actually do that on top of, what is it called? I think growth boxes. You should actually be able to do both without too much of an issue. Let's see what is. Yeah, both your legs are destroyed, that's why. And his consciousness is completely fucked by the blood loss. And we do need to increase the visibility over here. The easiest way to increase visibility in the area, like with us having to actually not use torches, would it be to actually use a 4x4 grouping of Grillix? We could do that, so like do a 4x4 grow box here and a 4x4 grow box right here. And that should actually add in a little bit of extra. Here, why don't we go ahead, don't allow foods, but go ahead and allow waste products. Yeah, I don't want too many animals actually going in there. There you go. So then go ahead, and let's see. Recursive bow was a little bit longer. Primitive spear, you need wood. So let's go ahead and actually do recursive bow. And let's do a club, because I don't want anyone to get stabbed here. I don't want infections. Infections are easily going to get us killed here at this early stage. There we go. And we already have plenty of blocks to go ahead and start making other jazz. So like legit, where is it? I know you actually get it pretty early on too. Oh yeah, the planter's box that requires us to get dirt, which is pretty easy to get. 70% fertility. To make any size. And then we can actually make this out of pretty much anything. However, we just need to get dirt. Which is actually not that bad. All you need to actually do to get dirt. Where is that jazz? I swear we just had it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we just need this. So you can just sit here and actually grab this. Dig soil. And we'll, yeah, until 10. That should work. So then where is the bow at? Sweet. Yeah, Jewel, don't worry about this. Ain't. Yeah, this jazz ain't home. I really don't need you to like mop up the damn. Like, none of this needs to be mopped. You're good. You're solid. There you go. That's right, you're gonna go to bed. So you can go ahead and sleep there at any point in time. There you go. Yeah, see, so they're all a little bit decently happy, but as soon as that initial hope goes away, we might be kind of screwed. And I'll let them wake up in the morning. Don't want them to actually die. So as you guys actually see that the Shorty Awards is actually pretty recently. And the only reason why I even know that is because one of the people that I knew who went to the Shorty Awards was, let's see, Classy Kate. You actually may know her. She is a Elder Scrolls Online streamer. Actually pretty popular too. She's gotten like, I mean, she gets like an average like a couple hundred viewers every stream. So I mean, she ain't no small joke. She's a pretty decent big chick. But every cost, the winter's in pain. Beautiful. The Shorty Awards aren't real. Nope, they are. They are definitely a thing. The Shorty Awards are like this weird awards ceremony that, I mean, I think we need to tell. It's like a weird mixture of advertisers and some semi-focus on creators. And they had the streamer category, like I said, and this is for Classy Kate. That's where she got in. But the funny thing is, I don't think they even streamed that category. And the category, I mean, obviously went to Ninja. So Classy Kate was kind of pissed because she spent like a couple $1,000s going out there to that place, only to end up getting snubbed by a dude who wasn't even fucking there. And to be honest, I don't think they even mentioned the finalist for the game itself. So like, she didn't even get to represent herself nor the game she played. So she just kind of got like fucked in the end out of the whole thing. Plenty of friends to hang out there with. Through the Jack's Films wore a fursuit, so that's pretty cool. I don't. Was that at the Shorty Awards? I feel like wasn't that at a different awards ceremony? Although they all blend together, so it's kind of hard to really tell. Ooh, sweet, and we do have a Mufalome. Oh, like I said, if you wanted to actually post a link, you gotta probably... you probably gotta just link that to me. Oh, what's the Shorty Awards? Jesus.
Are you guys ready for this? The winner is Jack Douglas.
He didn't even like zip up the suit either.
Finally, they will take me seriously. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Before I start thanking people, I want to congratulate all of my fellow nominees, specifically Mr. David Dobrik, who did the impossible and made vlogging funny. That's really hard to do, so shout out.
I just love how like everyone in the background is so fucking unenthused. Like legitimately, everyone in the background's like, woo, and it doesn't say anything fucking else. So he's like making all of these jokes that no one fucking cares. There's just something so cringeworthy about that. Let me see if I can get rid of that partial banned word list. Oh yeah, these are .com websites here. Can I remove that? Here, I'm able to remove those. So then, that's a partial word list. That banned websites. So, alright, so now you should be okay to post links. There you go, you should be okay. And Jewel, you need to get your weapons out here, girl. What are you doing? I don't want you to get clubbed out here to death. There you go. I just want to make sure you're all looked at because you're all my babies. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and actually throw out some more security too. Where's it at, actually? Security. Beautiful. So just go ahead and set up Assault to save us. Nice. Yeah, I remember that too. Didn't he like say that on stream at some point? Like I remember actually that coming out there, making a much bigger splash on his personal YouTube page than anywhere on the fucking Shorty Awards. That was back. Actually, was that like last year or 2 years ago? Because I remember that being much less taken seriously, and that was like a big issue as to like why people wore things like that to the fucking convention. God. It was still kind of fucking good though. I mean, I'm surprised the dude had the balls to go out there and just wear a fursuit. Oh, it's perfect. It's my persona, I swear. It's who I am. What's with the song? It's part of this dude called Young Scrolls. I was trying to think of the name for a second. I was like, what? Why am I having such a fucking brain attack right now? Okay, let me see if I can show you. I wonder if this one. That's that one. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, we actually have him right here. And you can actually see it's Young Scroll. It's a full album by Shio Gorath, where he basically changed the lines up and then put it over a trap beat, and then that's how you make him rap. It actually sounds pretty fucking badass. I love it. Fucking love it. Sure, it's really weird though, because every song is kind of the same, where he talks about like eating ass and how many diamonds he has on his wrists. Weird. But I still actually kind of like the song. Hey, and I actually did post.
Impeccable. The fursuit fits like a glove, and no, this is not a costume, Dad. It's my fursona. In fact,
It's my fursona. It's who I am, Dad. You can't change me. And you failed construction? God, you fucking peasants. But this is who I am, Dad. You can't change me. I'm your son. Objectify again, materialism. Yes, we'll call it what it is. Or whatever like that. So what's... I still need to actually put out a few stations here. Let's see, what do I need? I don't need a field smithy, but at the same time I could also use it. Or any... What such topics? Well, I mean, it's just kind of funny to hear, like, random characters you love in a series start rapping about hoes when they're usually talking about, like, the Elder Scrolls or fiends in Rothgar and things like that. It's just, it's beautiful in a way. Really freaking weird, beautiful at the same time. Let's see, wildlife. Ooh, good, they actually are starting to come back out. Are you a female alpaca? Ooh. And do you actually produce milk? I know you can actually use the alpaca. Are you a pack animal? You are a pack animal. I mean, I wouldn't mind having these two creatures because they do actually produce wool that you can use. Of course, what you like. Are you trying to imply something there, third? I'll have you know, I am highly cultured. I know like 3 artists, and I've listened to Beethoven at least once. I know what Claire de Lune is. You're on that level. But I don't like the topics per se, but like the novelty of it, as well as the fact that he also kind of puts like a trap and 80s theme to his songs, so it still actually makes it kind of interesting to listen to. I mean, if you have other non-copyrighted songs you want to listen to, by all means, try to recommend them, and I'll talk about or think about putting them in. That's a lot of things. Like, I'm just trying to avoid issues with the copyright system because Twitch, or not Twitch, but YouTube is very, very finicky about that. And I've run into many issues with not developers, but like copyright holders over the years. Hell, even with my non-copyrighted material, I've run into issues with remixes getting claimed as, like, I'm thinking, like, they all get claimed. So then, or rather, someone makes a remix, that remix gets uploaded to YouTube's filter as an original work, and then the original work and all people who use that subsequent original work that's not copyrighted also get copyrighted. Like, I used to have an issue where one of Adrian Von Zeigler's original songs was getting claimed and flagged as a remix of another song, and then I would lose all monetization and start having advertisements posted on my channel. But then, like, I had to constantly fight this thing. I had to even point it out to the dude, and it took actually quite a few months for this thing to even get fixed out. I don't know why it took so freaking long. Louis A. I don't think I actually need to smooth out these walls for a hot second. What else though could we add out in terms of medieval finishes? Sounds like a hassle. It is a decent hassle sometimes, but I mean, it happens. It happens. I'm not gonna be too salty about it. I'm gonna get really too salty if it's just like a constant issue where it's like, oh wow, here's 30 fucking years of advertisements I have to sit here and pour through just so that I can watch my stream and analyze how I did that round. And then some of the OGs, these dumb colonists after them. Rename some of these dumb colonists after them. I don't know what you mean. Like, I'm getting like weirded out there for a second. Like, I don't know what you mean. Ooh. And you already had the hearing loss too. Yeah, you're not gonna be a good candidate for an animal though. But I would love to take you out. You would actually be quite a delicious animal. Oh, but why the hell are these not there? Hold those back there, my dudes. And I actually probably could start setting up a ambusher right here, or a little archery bag there to be safe. After Vader and Brute. Nah, I could do that. So let's see, we'll make Gollin then. We'll make him Vader, Vader, the Jedi out of all things. Yeah, we'll call it an oxymoron. Here, how do you change that again? Yes, here it is. Vader. And then we have Thorin or Julie. We'll make Julie here. The Brute. And then the Brute as well. And then it's a torture too. Having fun there, Thrumbo, walking through all of our traps. Oh damn. Okay, well actually, don't auto rearm these things. But this Thrumbo's gonna die now. Prefer the name Smokey. Alright, we can do that too. So much is going on, can't tell what exactly is going on. I'm kind of intrigued by chat. Well, right now we're kind of starting up our initial colony. We have our beds right here. This is our stockpile of food and other miscellaneous junk. But in the meantime, we're kind of setting up our security system, which is this thing right now. It's a kill box, quote unquote. So people who come in raiding our base from all sides of this will filter in through this little opening right here into this opening where we'll be congregating, and then we'll try to shoot them right there. In the meantime, we're also trying to set up facilities to start producing things like clothing and food and other things to kind of help out. Thorin, you kind of okay there? Oh, that's right, the drone is what's causing everyone to go insane. I'm definitely going to need to get some better traps, because these spikefall traps apparently have to be completely made anew every time, which is going to be expensive. 35 steel or a crap load of basalt every time I'm making a trap is just stupid. Here, so defensive systems, that's what I'm going to need. This thing's going to be kind of good though, because it's actually going to give us a free Thrumbo to kill. We can't save this. We could save it. However, since the Thrumbo just waltzed through our traps, and yeah, it's it's already down. So we're gonna get a 3 Thrumbo horn, which is actually not too bad. Yeah, just go ahead and throw a glow stool in there. That should work. Boink. Got it. Beautiful. Here, let me change that to Smokey. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Maybe. Don't whip me. Smokey. Just making sure you spell it right. Because I probably would have spelled it like Smoky, knowing me. Actually, no, let's go ahead and actually change this to 20. And beautiful. There we go, we actually changed it, so it should be okay. Yeah, so there we go. Now we got some high quality Thrumbo horn for, oh wow, 10 DPS. It's actually a really decent melee weapon. Here, why don't we actually make this your Do I want your club, though, for that? Today's Carl's Mark birthday, which means all of our birthdays. He's a true Lord and Savior, Karl Marx, the decapitator of 1,000,000 men, and also the birthing of the Jesus incarnate system that has led every college student astray, but has led us to a glorious, bright future ahead of us. He will lead us into space, into Mars, and probably into the Andromeda Galaxy, knowing things are going. I'll cheers to that, chat. We'll tap the microphone for good luck. Oh God, I don't know why Thorin's so sad. And the thing is, he's not gonna be getting out of that state of hiding in his room for a long ass time. A single death to the trial ability death is a statistic. Huh. Where have I heard that there, Smokey, before? You're sounding so poetic right now, I can't even comprehend. Ooh, I should probably go ahead and actually start setting out a guest bedroom at some point. Trying to actually get our peeps here a little bit more jazzed up here, and we have plenty of steel. So why don't we go ahead and actually set up a small room here for them real quickly. And then just go ahead and send out a bed to the outside. And then floors, where are you at? Let's go ahead and put in the paved tiles. We could also smooth out all the floors here too. And if we did that, we actually would have a decent crap ton of those left over. Where did that go? I was looking for that furniture. I don't know why I was having a heart stroke thinking of that. And we have 100 basalts, so let's go ahead and throw in 2 of those beds. And I feel like a Nerva. Put my room near lava. The thing is, all the lava left because it rained, and we're never gonna get the lava again. Although, actually, could you actually remove the floor? Nope, you can't remove the floor either. Damn. I guess I know the lava no longer exists here. Instead, all you get is 1,000,000 steam vents that all may or may not explode. It's just 2D Minecraft, not Terraria. Kind of, in a way. You do produce a base and try to get like a production line going. But, not as many spiders in here. Not as many spiders. And not as many dragons, but you do get those eventually. There we go. So let's see if this grow box technique is actually going to work, or if this is just kind of like me blowing hot water up the ass. So go ahead and throw in glow stool, see if that works. Hey, I gotta hit the sleep soon, gotta go to school tomorrow. Alright, my dude. Thank you for hopping around, and it's nice seeing you again, Smokey. And hope it's all a good nap. I'll try to stream a little bit earlier. It's weird, my stream schedule's been all over the fucking place, and I've been streaming in like weird later hours. And that's just because I'm thinking, like, I just don't have the I don't want to say luxury, but like my timing schedule's all been funky recently. Out of school the 24th, so so it's actually not too far away. That's it's only 2.5 weeks away. Ain't too bad. Yeah, so hopefully I'll try to stream a little bit later too, because I know Wet Knight has the exact same issue. He's a little bit screwed for time in his end. There we go. So we got the guest room already, so they should actually be able to pour in, and we can actually get free gifts. And actually, I need to set up a few more things. I need to actually set up that. We'll set up the trading spot's going to be in here. And caravan spot can be, I don't know, right there. That'll work. There we go. And since we have the wall vent in here, they should be okay as well. They shouldn't be overheating to the Jiminy Crickets level. There we go. They just gotta slowly build up these massive freaking beds, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And let's see, you're the one still gonna be refining. 20 cloths, do forever. in a 60-degree radius. Oh, beautiful. Try not to botch that stuff. We don't have very much of it. There we go. Not too damn bad. And we have a crap load of components that we can use for later. There you go. Nice. So we should be fine. We could start actually slowly mining into this wall and creating a larger and larger base. We could start mining out like 5x5 rooms. It wouldn't be too bad. It would be a decent little structure. So like what I'm thinking, that would be a decent place. You'd have a 3x3. Yep, defensive systems, a good idea. Advanced smithing's probably gonna be a good idea. So then we'll go ahead and do a little plan like this. So we'll start off at, say, 30. Ooh, and I'll take those two. How far away is that? That's actually not too far away. We'll take those two. So then we'll do a large 30x30 section there. And like maybe we can make this like a large production room or like a large refrigerator, because the thing is the refrigerator has to be able to vent outside, because I don't want the thing to get overheated real easily. And I probably, since a lot of these people don't have a lot to do, I just kind of make an armor. What is Thorin doing though? Going for a walk though. So we could start doing that. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. And they really need stuff to do, so why don't I give them orders to mine real quickly. Here, go ahead and take that stuff. Petrified wood. Might as well take it, you get free jazz out of all of it. So we'll do that, and then for security purposes, structure, embouchure, steel. So we'll go ahead and do like a... and we'll do a small embouchure like that. And we'll go ahead and throw a steel door in there. I was trying to think, will that be enough though? Yeah, we should be okay. And then security systems, we actually do have, yeah, these steel caltrops, or what are like true beauties. They can be indefinitely used. I probably could just throw barbed wire in there, get the barbed wire mod, that should work out. But I actually had huge incompatibility issues with the barbed wire mod the last time I tried it. That's right, animals, wildlife. This is a female? Ooh, sweet. Well, so we'll tame you, murder you, and murder you. Those characters should just be fine. There we go. And that's a lot of steel too, yeah, because we don't have very much basalt. And that I kind of want to reserve for beds to make it nice. And let's see, do you guys need more basalt? No, you guys still haven't. Ooh, shit. Better get out of this, Smokey. How do you manage to fuck up on your first shot? Beautiful job. Try not to die from somehow the most passive of herbivores. Oh god. They're actually gaining speed. Ooh, crap. Everybody get out of here. We're gonna have big issue real soon. Boom loop's gonna be fine. Oh, fuck. Alright. Somehow Smokey does not have the speed to outrun really slow fat animals. Blows my damn mind. Oh god, please don't tell me you lost anything. Okay, good, just cracks and bruises, that's nothing. That we can fix, that we can deal with. Like if they actually started having issues with bruises and like started losing appendages, you might have a bad time. God damn, I never thought Muffalos with a 2% retaliation chance are gonna be this deadly. Here, and y'all don't have to worry about friendly fire. Don't worry about that. Boot, how you doing? You okay? Okay, yeah, they're fine. And go ahead and draft hunt them. And then Brute, why don't you go ahead and equip that. And then Wet Night, come out here and get Smokey. Oh, Smokey's actually fine. Smokey, you probably should be going home. I get it. He was great chilling, talking. Take care. I was about to head out. Thanks. Yeah, okay, dude. Thank you for stopping by. I was saying, this is a little bit late of a time, and I should really be getting to bed. Otherwise, I want people to really stream early tomorrow, too. So, I'm probably going to be heading out, too, to be honest. Yeah, true, dude. Till next time. I'll see you, and you somehow managed to survive the onslaught of the Muffalo. In a single shot, immediately getting pissed. Then having all of our allies unable to actually run away fast enough. Although to be fair, everyone here is having a heat stroke. It is 80 degrees and everyone here is covered in bruises. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Alright, so we are going to need a massive fridge. Because I know every time that's one of our big issues, that we don't actually have enough hall space. But we do have a decent chunk of potatoes. Does tea rot though very fast? Actually, let's go ahead and actually start. Let's see, where's that tea at? We just had it too. Let's see. 10 cups of garden tea. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, beautiful. And there is like no work skill required for that. Beautiful. So we can just kind of have our low tier workers do it and be just fine. And I guess we do have one guest bed, but I think we'll call that good here. Save Panala for another day. So with that, and we actually did end on a God Garen tomb. Perfect. The intro song at the start of this whole fucking thing. But I want to thank you. Fuck, I'm sick and I'm coughing again. I just got over a sickness too. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. If you've had fun, follow whatever platforms your favorite: YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, all that sorts of shit. There's Discord down below, as well as social media links, if you want to get notified whenever I go live, as well as, I don't know, hear me shit talk about, I don't know, whatever I feel like that time. Nothing terribly entertaining, you know, mundane shit. I'm really selling this idea. I really want to sell it, if you couldn't tell. But other than that, my name is Pandalius. You all have, I guess, is it evening? Nighttime? I don't know. Fellatio Foots. Have fun with that.